Hello world, this is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from our home studio. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, and recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design, editing, photo editing, video editing, and for around 15 years, I've been using SinithPartII to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP stream, Facebook at JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. Likes, if you'd like to support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins in SinithEdit. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click are appreciated. I'll be continuing along, remixing, remastering some of my older beats in FL Studio. As soon as I can find the right button. All right. Close that. And once last I left off, I was looking at SinithPartII, codename SY2_5. Kind of just still wake up. Get coffee. Okay, so all I think I did here was compress the kick drum so far. I was considering devising a way to use Patcher and just kind of sort of have like an automatic kind of kick machine thing. Or not kick, but like compression tool. However, nothing occurred to me like that's really good, because if we look at the compressor, I'll just open up a Patcher here and explain a little bit about it. The idea is to have sort of a knob. Where's compressor here? And then it'll activate threshold. And unfortunately, the way the threshold is like -60, right? So, but there's nothing else to like counter that as far as a boost. Because if we look at PEQ, it's -18 to 18, which is only 18, so that's not much of a boost at all. If we look at balance, it's only like 9, I think, if that. Plus, it's got a negative side to it as well. And that's, I think it's a VCA type, so a percentage of. However, it reads as a decibel, right? Still not comparable. Like there's nothing comparable. What about EQ? Volume. This again, it's a VCA type. To the percentage, there's just nothing. I don't think that does 60. Here's filter, doesn't have any boost, any gainer. Get rid of some of these. So it was just a quick idea that unfortunately isn't going to work. I mean, might be able to do it manually. It's like a formula controller. I don't know if it'll let me do that. Not sure formula controller has that ability. Stereo shape. We'll try enhancer first. Volume knob here is likely another percentage. It is. What does that say? Captionize? Why does it say that? Weird. It must be something left over from the dev team. Insert your text here. Okay. Wave shaper. Again, it's probably a percentage. Everything's mostly at salt percentage. VCA type stuff. About the original PEQ here. This, no, is that mix level, main level? Starts at 50. I'm just not seeing anything that has that equivalent destructor. Is there a default? Empty. And then bring in a cabinet speaker inputs. So there's one, but it's only 6. course, the negative is a VCA. And again, 6, and yeah, so I need something like by 60, and there's not going to be one that's by 60. Let's squeeze. Again, it's a VCA. Limiter, what the limiter is booster? I think I already looked at this. It's 18, right? That sucks. Cinematic. I'm just not going to find it. It just doesn't exist. The last chance would be Maximus. 18. Isn't there like that is the master? Okay. Yeah, so 18. That's it. The other alternative is to stack PEQs or anything, just stack anything, right? But again, it's a lot more work than it's really worth. I mean, it would save so much time. It would splitter here. I could make one in synth edits. However, I'd have to chase it down every time. There's just not a comparable booster to the compressor. Even the gain knob on it itself is, I think, only 30. So that's actually pretty high. I mean, I could leave 1:1, go by 30. How much faster is it really though? And the gain in the past hasn't really been that great. I mean, if the compressor never engages, it's fine. All right. What's the opposite here? Negative. Then I'd only be able to do like -30 threshold. I'd much prefer to just do what I've been doing. It's just kind of pushing into it. It's unfortunate. I suppose what I could do, just so things are comparable, right? What I could do is I could... which is kind of weird. It doesn't make sense to do that. I was thinking you could put another PEQ on the other end, and then as this one increases, this one decreases, but the compressor's kind of always cutting anyway. Right? Even though I'm pushing into the 12, it's just engaging the compressor, which is in turn keeping the level where it's at. Not really? No? Kinda is though. It's turning it down, what, 7.5 to 1? There's just no like auto gainer. It's limiting. Okay. It's worth a shot, I suppose. So we'll turn these off and I'll give it a 1 time. So that's just to bring the 2 engagement. I'll still have to do that manually. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. And I thought there was a clone, like a clone function here. I guess I thought wrong. Okay. There we go, and then this one, same thing, activate here. And how does this work now? Okay, so this one comes in. Let's go formula controller first, because I don't want to go in the negative, right? Yeah. Okay, so hey, let's bring in the thing first. Look at some formulas here. What do we got? Mapping invert. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Have to compile it first. Okay, so in here, can I get in there or what? Okay, I gotta activate first. I thought they would just automatically do it. And then just a b equals invert on off. What? Okay, so then output b. Parameter. I don't have a knob here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a knob. I'm gonna go ahead and do a knob. Then like that, and then like this, and then no, actually I think that's audio, right? Or is it? No, it's not. That's what I want, and then this one's straight in. Okay, and I don't have any inputs or outputs here. Weird. Okay, so because it's disabled. What's going on here? It's a compressor. What happened to the inputs and outputs? Audio. What? Are you kidding me? Like what? I gotta reactivate them or something? What? Really? They make me rebuild that? What happened there? Like, okay, so now there they are. It's weird. All right, we'll do it all again. PQ, not P controller, add PQ. This over here. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to connect right now and then go ahead and activate this. And I'll bring in the peak or the formula controller here, there. And load up inversion, which is mapping, right? Mapping, invert. Okay, and then inputs A and outputs. Why does it say controller though? Okay, then bring in compressor. And then another PEQ active, or I'm going to connect it first. Then activates main level. Bring in the inversion. And we'll see how that turned out. So I got to hold Alt in order to open multiple windows. Otherwise they close. And then I'm going to jump to the knob here and turn off edits. And it seems to be kind of wrong. Middle. What would happen to that first one here? Oh, I didn't connect. I didn't connect it, so I guess it would help if I connected it. Okay, so there's sort of the boost and cut. Kind of the same thing, what I've been doing. And again, this is only one stage, right? So I'm probably going to want multiple knobs. See, that doesn't really make sense. Ugh. Let's try it out anyway. It's done. Let's give it a shot here. Close everything. And then you. So it's at engagement here. It's in the middle. So it's actually turning itself down right now. Oh, I didn't even set the compressor. So another thing that's required is to set the preset, right? So go drums here and turn off then +9. Get over here and push into it. Actually, it's quieter, right? Okay, so it's because the it's not cutting as much, right? So let's change this formula here, see if we can find something more appropriate. So I don't need the tree display. How would I do this? A1 minus A. What is this? B minus A. What is this? B times A? Convert. Like I just want the first little bit, right? Or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. And then I'm gonna look at some of these guys. First half, last half, smaller increments. So smaller increments, try smaller increments. Times 0.5. Try that. No, still giving me full blast. You'd have to compile it first, maybe. No. Okay, so maybe times 0.5 here. I gotta put it in brackets too. Compile. Uh-oh. Okay. For a second there, it kind of froze. I guess I was just thinking about it. Not even. Okay. Let's try 1 minus here. A times 5. We'll get rid of these brackets. Compile. Oof. And does nothing now. Totally broken. Unequal brackets. Okay, so let's just remove the brackets. Unequal, but there's nothing. There's no brackets. What are you talking about? Okay. Oh, there's a bracket over there. Okay. Let's get rid of that, I think. Is this supposed to be here like that? Or I have to reset it. So convert. Okay. And then here times 0.5. Compile. And what do we got? Looks wrong. Okay, so it's just the top half now. Not what I intended. Okay, let's try here. Times 5. Compile. Missing operator. Let's try -1 here. That's missing operator. Okay, so that's not gonna work. 1. Let's try this. -5. That, and then like this. Missing operator. Well, like that. Compile. Okay. Alright, it's again still the top half. Yeah, I was just using that, right? So I mean, this should work. If it doesn't, it still gives me full scale. Let's try bracket this. So B is out. What is this? B parameter. So it's A parameter that's moving. I'm looking at the wrong EQ. It's supposed to be this one, right? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter because the other one's not connected. I'll give this like a few more minutes and then I'm going to move on. Should be B though, shouldn't it? Okay, so now they're both the same. Unequal brackets again. Okay, so I'm not sure where I went wrong. Let's do it again. So it's inverted now, but how do I get that second value? Times 0.5. 5. It's not that hard. I don't know why it's being so difficult. B equals. Oh. So B isn't even existent. Let's look at these formulas again. This formula again here. Input. So A times 0.5. Is that what it'd be? What's case? Is that, do I always need to say no? Case. That's probably all it takes, right? Okay. Now I can't remember why I was trying to do this. I think it's just, okay, so A plus that. Times 0.5. Right. Is that 9? Must be 9. Okay. So, boosting, cutting. But wasn't it too low? Didn't I want more? It's not inverted either. That's what it is. Okay, so 8 times 0.5 times 0.5. And then times -1. Right? Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try inverting it at the source here. And I'm missing a bracket. Try that. There we go. But of course it's off center now. Okay. Here. Still being awful. 0.5. That's nothing. A times -1, so that inverts it. Then scales it down half. It should work. What I gotta do here, plus A. Not sure where I went wrong. I think it's multiplying here. Those extra brackets. Okay, so that's only halfways now. Then, I don't know why that did that. Times -1. No, it just stays floored. So times 1. It's the same as it was. So why doesn't -1 work? Okay, it's a base amount. So plus A. Plus 1. No. I think I'm done with this. it would have been just more work than it was worth anyway, because I end up doing all this stuff anyway, and I might as well just focus on the exact amounts. I don't have much time. So let's just get back to what I was doing. Pretty sure this was already adjusted. I just have to bring it to Unity, right? Okay, is there anything on master here? Maximus. That's it. Okay. Spin it down a bit. It also doesn't have any top end, but I'll worry about that momentarily. I want to come down, right? Here-ish. Up a little bit. Moving on to the snare now. It's an 808 snare too. Alright, so where is these? Is this everything waves already? Okay, so I shouldn't even be looking at this. I should be looking at this. Then I must want to go like this. Like that. Okay, so level of engagement here, drums. Same thing. 12.5. Looks like I'm almost there already. I'll bump it up like 1.5 here. Nothing's on. Turn everything on. Okay, so that should be engagement. Now I'm going to give myself some volume. And just drive it. Compressor. Getting a lot of crisp there. Let's keep driving. Extra crispy. Drive some more. Some body. More. But everything that's actually kind of hard in the ears. In the brain. Down. Okay, so it's starting to break now. Listen to some of the settings here. I guess it would kind of help for like mixing into everything else, right? Ugh. I just have to ear it all the time because, yeah, feeling like messing with Patcher and fighting with all those different things. It's fine. It's better this way anyway, so I can find breakpoints and stuff. Still breaking. Just barely breaking. So maybe around here. Still breaking a little bit. It's like borderline on the breakage point. Just got a click built in. Still clicking. Okay, so here, come down. There, it's gone. For the most part, it's gone. So, go ahead and mix in everything else and see kind of how it sounds. It's hard to tell, everything's so loud. Everything's off though, for the most part. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, so let's just drop everything else here. there anything more I can pull out of that? I feel like I liked it right here. I should be looking at the waveform too, okay, so there is lots of attack. Go without here. Yeah, getting a lot more attack out of it right away. I'm just pushing it a little bit more for more body. Come down here. When it's on its own like that, it really holds the whole beat, so I gotta make it right. I don't like that sort of after sort of carry, the release. That tone has to go away. Almost, I think, just without this last one here. Still kind of there. So what I'll do, because it's bugging me, I'll just sort of focus on it here. Maybe I'll just push it. Dude. Maybe not. Moving around here. I think it was good where it was. Dude versus flat, right? Kind of like the flat better. So I'm gonna go with that then. Instead of the dude. Okay, that's there. Let's bring it to unison. To where I want it, rather. Mix level. Oh. Okay, don't require everything. Still a bit on the loud. So did I tune anything? Oh yeah, that's right too. I was considering, because this is, they say they like 808, but it's really like these vintage samples are actually drum synth, right? Except for hip hat. I forgot hip hat changes tone too, so once I make it to hat, I'm gonna have to go back and re-render that as one tone. I don't think I did any pitching. Oh, there's one. Oh. Okay, so that's all I did though for pitching. I didn't pitch anything else. Great job. I'm gonna have to go back and pitch because it's important. So back to arrangement here. How long is this? Minute 46. Looks like it goes full round 4 times. Like, okay, because it's only playing that channel, right? Okay, so turning off everything. Then I wonder if I really want to replace these with originals. Because I am frequency shifting down 2 to C. 2 C shift. Oh, I just shifted a little bit. Okay. To C. What are the notes here? A, G, E. E, D, B. Oh, God. Ugh. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Major A, G, E, E, D, B. I'm gonna have to look it up because my brain is not very strong today. Fatigued. This A, G, E. It's probably not even gonna be. It's probably gonna be chromatic or something. A, G, E. That was like a different one. EDB. DB. Okay. D major. Or E minor. I'd say D major, right? G major. What? C major. Right. A, D, B, A, F sharp. What is it? E, D major? Or E minor? D major? I feel like it'd be D major. Right? Maybe, get out of there. D major here. That fits. E. Yeah. Oh, man. It's a D major. I wonder if I should grab another one of those. I think I'm gonna. Alright, so getting the key. Oh, my glasses are all foggy now. I didn't even take them off or anything. There goes my headphones. Right. Finding the key, finding the roots. What is the root? It's not that. Oh. Looking for the first one that plays here. I can't tell. Pattern, what, 15? So that's just a drum. So notes were first, pattern 8. Another again, that's a drum. This guy first, pattern 19. Okay, so that is what's first here. So the first note is an A. Okay. And my kick exists as what, a C, right? Is there even a C in this scale? I don't even think there is. C sharp, so no. Okay. So at this point, then, I believe it's best to probably use the default system, right? Because this is coming out as a C, ain't it? Which isn't in key. Let's close everything. Oh, actually, it spans right here. I can see it. Closing. Yeah, thanks. E? Did I switch it to an E? It's not even running. How is it an E? Okay. So what is that? Like a 40, right? So what's C then? 35. What's A? 60, 50, 40, whatever, 60, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna start swapping these out here. And this is drum synth live. I don't even think I had drum synth live back then. And I didn't check how long the sustain is. I mean, I still have the samples, which is fine, right? Because there's two of them. No, there isn't. There's only one. It's not a 909. Everything else is so loud. Why did that happen? Why is it playing something else? Oh, because it's the other notes. Okay. So again, this is a weird note here. G. And this doesn't have proper tuning tools. Right here. Wave tuning. So that's this guy here. This is what I want here. So it does have a target by frequency. What's this? Output level. What's this? Harmonics. Of course, they couldn't connect it to decay. What's this? Tone filter. Trigger. So what is all of this stuff, I wonder? And main out. That's right too, I can just have everything all linked to one, but I'm not going to do that. What I will do is tune this, of course. Why is it so high? Oh, because I'm not selected, right? There we go. Okay, so 178. Sweep down. Sweep down to what? Sweep time. Oh my god, that's complicated. Because, yeah. What is it? I'm going to get rid of those first. And it's also decay, right? It's like it doesn't sustain or it doesn't follow sustain. No, it doesn't follow sustain at all. So long notes are just as short as the notes ones and the long ones. Meaning this isn't doing anything. What is this doing anything? No, it's not. It's off. So we're just getting this top part then. Okay. So 178. How far is it sweeping then? I wonder. 78. I hate tuning drums. I don't hate tuning drums. It's just why it's so annoying. So what I gotta do here is make two. I'll get them tuned first. I want an A. I want a low A. So let's just maneuver around here. Can I set? No. Okay, so what is A? I'm thinking it's double. And it'll sweep down to its original, right? So A is 110. Let's try 110 and see where it sweeps to. So that's way too low. think. Yeah. So try 220. It's a D. Looks like a higher D. So I'm going to come down 5. So let's just keep moving here until I sort of reach it. Of course, it can't be exactly the frequency, right? That would be too easy. So we're pretty much there. What is this? I don't know how that's working. It's low. Maybe 5. Okay, so that looks right. Let's hear it in with everything. Okay. So the other ones were shorter. How much shorter though? I'm gonna clone this because I'd like for it to be consistent with what it was. First one is quite long. It's probably gonna exceed past it here. Okay, so I guess if I didn't delete the originals, right? Here, packs. I got 2 packs. I'm not sure why. Drums, kicks. That's not what I want. Legacy drums. That. Looking for VT. Hip hop. Hip. Real vintage. Here we go. And it was 2, right? Whoa. So there is 2. Wonder why I didn't use 2. Anyway, so then you use loop points. So there, I think I have to. This. I'm gonna reload the original here, just to be sure. Copy this over. Here. Listen. And compare it to this. They're not comparable because this is no longer an A. Anyway, looking at this. Whoa. It must have auto-saved or something when I was doing that. Okay, so yeah, that's 2, and it doesn't even have a click there. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Let's play both of them here. This doesn't have a sustainer, yeah. So I'll do, be nice to do Edison or something. This is huge though, compared to this. Okay, I can't measure here. Yeah, no, this other one's faster. Okay, so I'll reel in the decay a bit here. So that there's even a time for that. They really upgraded. I wonder if it was always this upgraded. Okay, so what is that even a measure of? Milliseconds, maybe? And it's just not even that. Can I set? Type in value? Interesting. Okay, 300. Does it actually sit there? Sit close too. Yeah, about there. Yeah. All right, moving on. These ones are definitely shorter. That's it for that. Okay. Yeah, these are only like half. So what do? I just chop it in half? Say 150? This is already set to, right? Type in value 150. What do you got for me? 150, okay. Sure. Good note. Okay. This one's the old one. Yeah, pretty much the same. Just a different note. Cool. Does it ever sound low though? Like, oh. See, it plays so much better with everything else now. Okay. I just have to bring everything into unison, right? Get rid of this other old one here, and then replace this rim shot. Let's go drum synth somewhere. Not seeing it. It says fruity in front of it. All right, now this guy needs to be rim shot. Okay, so who has rim shot? This. Okay, so it's not on. Bring it on. I was supposed to do snare. Whatever. I'm on to rim shot. Rim. And I removed it already, man. Is it like, no, because this is the different rim shots? Looks like this is actually the wrong pattern too, anyway. Is there a different rim? 909 rim, maybe? No. Why does it sound so much different? To make it more annoying, huh? No, I gotta retune it anyway. I think that's just lower. Okay, so bring in this up here. Looking for more rim shots. Okay, so where's this sitting? And it's stereo-wise. Let's get it unstereoed. Is it flat? No, it's still not flat. What did I do wrong here? Also reset this. Where are these sitting? Okay, so Looks like this is 100% mix, so I got a band and a oscillator. That's really all it takes, eh? Okay. Kick. Kick. Let's span to see where it's sitting. It's like A and G sharp. What's this? Sweep. It's still sweeping. Where's this one sweeping? Actually, A is kind of where I want it, right? This one's way down at C. Okay, so where's this? 450. This one is 120. Okay. So that's like way down. How do I get there? 675? Where's this? How does it? How is it here? I mean, something there. Okay, so I see there's also a sweep bar. So this actually isn't sweeping. This is a sine. So these are both oscillators. Okay, so I can just manually program this then with this guy here. And what do I want here? I want a low A, but not the same A as the kick. If anything, I want a C sharp, right? Let's go try C sharp at 140. Value 140. Not sure if it's going to give me exactly what it does. What? Why is it up there now? How did they manage this? 30. It just disappears after a certain point. Okay, so I wanted what, a C? Sharp 130. A little more. If I can. Let's bring up the mix here. It's a little higher. Too high. 10. Up there. So what does this one do? It's gonna copy, no copy, copy. Not a lot. Just like a noise band almost. Okay, so let's put that back. It's compared. That sounds so much better. I got this dook and then go dunk. Might just want to go with the original on that one. Because I can't get it to sound like the other one. So these are full. I'm just presets. I mean, there probably used to be. Of course, drum synth, it would have been such an awesome tool, but ImageLine had to just go in, make it bunk. The send system's messed up. The tuning system sucks. Like, they totally just took an idea and made completely something different. Can't even load drum synth presets. Like, the layout, the key mapping layout's wrong. Leave it to image line. Okay. Yeah, going with the original. Then I'll just what's it called? Can't hear that. Why can't I hear? Do my headphones come unplugged? General audio? Browser channel? So which one is this? Is it in fact pitch down? It's 2. It's the same. Okay. Okay, so this is the original one. There's no second one though. Whatever. I don't know how they made it. I'm going with this one. I'm moving stuff back to C here. I can figure out where I am. And then that's the, what you call it, pattern, consolidated or merged. Okay, so put this one back at C. Why is it still saying this? It's okay. Don't know why I did that. Sampler under S. Sampler. Okay, and then bring this in. Not that doesn't matter. Guys, I gotta re-render everything. Let's remove this DC offset if any. Normalize. No. Where's this sitting? So, C. I don't know why it says number 2. Where's rename? Rename? Okay. So it's at A-ish. I feel like maybe I can get away with sure. A is in the actual key anyway, so I might as well just leave it. So that whole thing was pointless. It's good to look at it. Right, A is in my key, right? Yes. Okay, moving on to the snare here. That's why I did the rib shot, because it's next in this list. Okay. I'm out of time, so I'm gonna have to do more drum tuning next time. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. My Twitch, JWP stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, YouTube at JWPTube. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 Ps. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit. My GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, JWPMAS@gmail.com. Likes, comments, subscribes, follows, whatever makes you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.